Mitch. Hey, everybody.
Hello there.
Jerry.
And Linda.
We are the Newcomers
Yeah.
from the Villages, Florida, right in the middle of the state. We come to you every Wednesday night live. Monday, we have Mailbag Monday.
We do.
Anything else?
Cart ride here and there.
We'll throw in a little something extra once in a while. And we'd love to hear from you. We take your letters and we'll try to answer.
Oh, excuse me. I'll be right back. I don't have our phone. Sorry. Carry on, Jerry.
Boy, oh boy. Hi, Sue. And there's Roger, Mike, and Lynn, Dave and Sharon, Chrissy. So many of our familiar faces are out here. So it's Wednesday night. We're live. One of us is. She went to get our speaker and our phone.
He's going to fire me now.
Did you turn on the phone? Okay.
I did. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, because tonight it's all about phoning in. Mary Jack Carroll, Westchester, New York, says she's coming for a second lifestyle visit. So many of you do more than one. There's Natalie in Arkansas.
Natalie.
Hi, Natalie and Todd. And so good to see so many familiar faces. Or I actually can't see your face, see your name. But,
we should be a giant Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah, it is. I wish we could.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete Celebrity, everybody.
Hey, Pete. And Sue.
Wow, now we're cooking. Got 150 people on here, so I'm going to tell you it's a contest show. Tonight, we're going to give you 3 questions, as usual. I tried to make them a little bit different tonight, so nothing too hard, but just got to be kind of witty. And it's well known we have the wittiest viewers on the planet. So I think you'll be fine. Sharon and Rick, Brenda. Oh, Natalie, I'm glad you like to sing along. I want you and Todd to. You could also film your own versions, everybody. Natalie and Todd could film themselves lip syncing to the song. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And we can make a show about that. That could be fun. Well, very good. So 3 questions tonight. Hold the answers till the very end, and then you'll call in, and we'll see if you get all 3 right. And if you do, you're going to win 2 delicious, and I mean delicious meals at Texas Roadhouse. So how about that?
There you go.
That's really good.
A new one.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse going to give you 2 free meals.
There you go.
So that's worth winning, and they're nationwide. So no matter where you live, you can probably use that Texas Roadhouse coupon.
Good.
Patricia from Delaware, they have Texas Roadhouse up there. Patricia, don't worry about that. All right, what else? We've got 3 grandkids here. I've got them tied up in the front room.
And stay in there and don't
they're got them gagged and tied up in there. They are 4 and 7 and 9.
And they're very responsible. They're good kids. They're they're on their little game things.
We've been having a ball with them. They're
and great time.
What a difference a couple of years makes, let me tell you.
No, it's true. And they don't bicker or fight or chase or scream like they used to. So it's been really enjoyable.
Tim wants to know if how we like that Easy Go 4-seater. I mean, to be honest with you, we have another cart, a gas cart in here of another brand, and we don't drive it at all. We take the electric everywhere because it's so calming. You don't hear the noise. It's a quiet tech, our other one, but it's just not that quiet.
Yeah.
So we drive the Easy Go everywhere. We love it. We love the 4-seater.
Yeah.
So that Barbara and Rick out there in Oklahoma. Okay, so get your scrap paper out. Go ahead and get your snack. Get your beverage of choice. And we'll take a little time here. We got 210 people on, shooting for 500 today. So let's go.
Yeah.
Do I have a long enough extension to get me around with that electric cart? No. But the carts now have an onboard charger, so you don't even see it. You don't even know it's on there. You just have an extension cord it's got a special doodad on it that prevents overcharging or overheating or prevents something. And we just plug it in and boom.
Ooh,
there you go.
Somebody just picked out a countertop at Raphael's.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh, the same one we got. Well, then we agree with your choice. We think you have very good taste.
Yeah.
That's Margaret.
There's Donna Aiken.
Yeah. Okay, where are we? Oh, we went to see a movie yesterday.
It was a great movie. Great. Formula One, and everybody, it's ranking one right now. It is really, what they say, made $55 million.
Yeah, that's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yes.
Okay, well, anyway.
And I mean, I get a lot of times I'll get confused. People out in public will think I am the guy that started that. What's his name?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah. Yeah. So
You're right.
that's good. It's a lot of it's car racing. It's not bloody. It's not there's no nudity.
No, it's very tastefully done. It's just great. And
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I was saying it's just great. And we never really have gone into the NASCAR, gone to see a race. We've been to the Indy 500 just to look at the racetrack. We never did see a race, but there are so many fans out there. So many.
Cindy, we're sorry you had a setback with cataract surgery. Hope you get well soon.
No.
But we went to the sports drome quite a bit. Anybody know what the sports drome is? It's in Clarksville, Indiana. And it's a track where, they'll have races and sometimes they'll have demolition derbies.
Yeah, that's funny.
And school bus races and stuff like that. So that was fun to go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. And we're going to see another one pretty soon, Superman. We go to the old folks movie. They only pick wholesome movies. Charter Research does stuff here in the villages, and they round up a whole bunch of old folks, and they try to get us to sign up for, to get us tested for fatty liver and
Alzheimer's.
What's that word? Lewy body dementia, whatever, all that stuff, and they'll give you a free movie, and they'll pass out cards, and you sign up. And we tried to go for the Alzheimer's study, but we forgot what day it was.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
That was a joke. Yeah, while you're all sitting here, just give us the thumbs up or press that little like button. That'd be awesome.
Sandra wanted to know if there's an update on that explosion down in Citrus Grove. Turns out it was the chili cook-off after all. And no, they don't have anything. It was sewer gas, I believe, because the blue manhole covers off. But it rattled some people's teeth down there. Yeah. Pete Celebrity's down there in Citrus Grove. Pete, you didn't give me a report on that. Lucky we had Peter Bernard down there. Couple of Pete's down there.
Yeah. Pete and Peter.
Yeah, both the Peters we know live in Citrus Grove.
That's funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you singing along to our trailer before the show? Did y'all see that? That was a lot of fun to put together. And thanks to Jeff Weimer. He watches, but sometimes he's working on Wednesday night. So he drives a truck. So I think and don't tell the state police that he hangs a little TV monitor or something while he's driving down the road watching our show. So don't do that, Jeff. Pull over to the side. But he wrote that song. I thought it was pretty good.
Very nice. Very nice. It was fun.
You want me to make that bigger so you can read faster?
Yeah, I cannot read that.
Okay, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Excuse me, people. Did it get bigger?
Pete's in Dabney.
Oh, is he? Okay. All right.
Oh, well.
Sorry, Pete.
Well, you're down south.
You're same
They're
time.
all the same down there. Thing. They're far away. I also went to a chorus this week. I went to the Villages Pop Chorus at the First Presbyterian Church in Lady Lake up there behind Home Depot. Off of Rolling Acres. And boy, was it a wonderful concert. If you've not been to one of the Villages Pops Chorus, you need to try to go to that. The church is quite big and it was filled with people. Let me tell you, the only disturbing thing about it, there was no disturbing thing, but I saw a lady fall and hit her head and it was so sad. She really did. She banged up her head, blood. But she stayed. She didn't leave.
Trooper.
She was a trooper. The paramedics came, took care of her, and they didn't even get her in the ambulance. They looked her over, and they said she didn't want to leave. So she didn't. And so they kept checking on her throughout the program, which I thought was wonderful. I guess the church hires paramedics during a certain, group of people, that many people. So it was a great concert, but that was a little disturbing for me. But anyway, great show. You ought to try to go see that.
Yeah, she was okay. Mike Talafaro asked about fireworks in the villages, and that's coming up. What's today, the 2nd?
Yeah.
It'll be a day after tomorrow, and no, you aren't going to see any fireworks here. But for example, there's I don't know what you call it, something in Brownwood little
Little
celebration.
celebration from in the afternoon.
But when that ends, you could go just a hop, skip, and a jump to Wildwood Community Center,
That's right.
where they're going to have fireworks. So it's real close there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could go.
I
Go
think
check
they have
that
little
out.
rides and all kinds of things. It's a community event. So Wildwood does a nice job.
And listen, if Kelly and Mike are on here, they wrote me a letter just 2 hours ago, and they live up in Del Mar. I think that's in Spanish Springs, and they're new. They've only been here a short time, and they want something to do on 4th of July, like a driveway party or a party or a dance or what's going on. So, Kelly and Mike, if you're watching, this scrolling list of wonderful people over here on the right, if you've got something that Kelly and Mike can go to, let them know over in the description, in the comment section. And Kelly, read that, and I'll bet you can find something to go to. They only have a golf cart. They don't have a car, so they can't escape the bubble. So they need something they can cart to. So there you go. Oh, Wildwood has some on July 3rd. Well, I didn't know that.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, that's great.
Jay said, if you want to see fireworks, try cutting in line at Costco. I think we're going to Costco tomorrow. We're going to go over there tomorrow. I like their lasagna. You ever have their lasagna? It's frozen. You get 2-pack for $17.99. I'll tell you what, if you took that to one of these Italian restaurants here, cut that into portions and served it, you'd never know the difference. You would never know. You would never know the difference. It's delicious. And we like they used to have big muffins. You had to buy 12 of them.
Yeah.
But now they got rid of the big muffins last time I went. They only had little muffins. I don't want a little muffin.
They're watching your waist. They're helping.
Well, then I'll eat 2 of them. But they're just little bitty. Nobody wants a little muffin. Just tick you off. What else do we get? We'll like at the Costco, those chickens, rotisserie chickens, $4.99.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Think about that. Some farmer raised a chick, fed it every day, watered it, took care of it. I think it takes 42 days, something like that, maybe a little more, not too much more, 40-ish, and sells it. They get it. They pluck it. You ever pluck a chicken? That's worth $4.99 by itself. That's, of course, they have machines to do it. I have plucked the chicken. I have plucked the turkey.
I had no idea.
Yeah, absolutely. You kidding?
I thought your mom and dad did all that. I didn't know you did.
Jennifer, I'm telling you, try that lasagna from Costco. I know they're not a sponsor or anything like that of ours, but it's good. And that's what we do. We try to tell you all what's good. Yeah. What else do we get there? I'm trying to think. Oh, we love their popcorn that's got caramel and chocolate and movie corn.
That's seasonal. You're going to see that at Christmas time.
Seasonal.
Yeah,
okay.
It's seasonal. You're not going to get it now.
What else? You like the chicken in cans you get there?
Yeah, to make
she makes chicken salad and stuff like that.
Canned chicken instead of rotisserie. I do the canned chicken.
Thank you, Jennifer. I would say it's really good, really good. Oh, the $1.50 hot dog. I mean, it is $1.50 and you get a Coke with it. The taste, not so great, I don't think. But I mean, if you're not a connoisseur, like evidently I must be just fine. She likes BJ's hot dogs.
I do. I love theirs. Theirs was wonderful, but we're not members there anymore.
No, I know.
So no. I guess you could just walk in and say, I just want to get a hot dog. I wonder.
A lot of things, though, at those big warehouses, there's just 2 of us.
Yeah.
So you got to buy in bulk.
And
we throw out a lot of stuff. I'm sorry to tell you. We do. It sits in there too long. Grapes.
We got too many.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
What else? Strawberries. Oh, every time we get strawberries, we eat a couple of them and then boom, throw out the rest.
I think we did good this week. We have a closet in the hallway that we made into a pantry, and it's all got canned goods in it. And I feel ashamed though, because we got a lot of canned goods in there, and they are getting older. And I'm going, we probably don't need to get this many cans. We don't need that. Yeah.
No, that Costco has not opened. So they're building up here, but the Hooters is opening this week over at Lake Deaton Plaza. We should do a live broadcast over there.
Think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
a gallon of mayonnaise doesn't work, but
yeah,
that'll last a long time, Jay. That doesn't go bad.
Didn't go bad for a long time.
Unless you put it out in the sun. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's give question 1. 300 people in the house. So we'll give question 1. Here it is. Now, I'm just going to say, I'm going to give you some letters. You tell me when you call in what these three sets of letters, what each one means, okay? You ready? Don't write your answer here, Sandra said. See, they're smart down there in Tasmania.
No.
Yeah. No, Hooters did not go belly up. They're still there. I think they might have. They had three planned for the villages, three Hooters.
Oh,
Yeah, but now I think they've been cut back. Here are the three letters, three sets of them. You're going to give me three words, three answers when I call you, or you call me. I'm not going to call you. FDR, JFK, LBJ. FDR, write it down. JFK, LBJ. That's easy. That's a piece of gravy there.
I have no idea.
Okay, we'll just let her percolate there for everybody. And remember to put over here what Kelly and Mike can go to on the 4th of July or for the 4th of July, whatever, even if it's on the 3rd of July. All right. Today's topic in your hometown. Now, a lot of you are here. Some of you, like Sandra, are not here. But Roger, for example, just moved in here. And Penny and Jim, they used to live somewhere else. Now they live here. Mike and Lynn live here now. I want you guys to call in and tell us if it's more expensive here than it was where you came from. We don't have to get real particular, but just is it more expensive here? There's the number 352-571-9749. And you can call in and you can hear us today, right? Last week we had so much trouble.
Last week was ridiculous. Really bad.
All right. Roger, don't type it. Call in here and tell us, everybody. Tell it. We'll discuss it. We'll say, yeah, well, what about this? What about that? You know, so forth and so on. Are you wrong? Or I'll hang up on you. Oh, the soft opening was tonight.
For what?
Huh.
For what?
Hooters. Kirkland lasagna. That's what I said, brother. The phone is ringing off the hook, ladies and gentlemen. Be patient. We'll get to you whenever we can. Hi, cutie patootie.
There's Penny. Penny and Jim.
Yeah, I just mentioned them.
Yeah.
Karen. All right, well, we'll just have to keep talking. None of you have the courage to call in. A lot of you are shy guys.
Well, we can chip in a little. I think it's cheaper. I think our utility bills were cheaper here.
You're on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Hi, Jerry. This is Judy Stumpmeyer.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Judy and Ken from right here in the villages.
That's right. Yep.
Well, Judy, what do you think? Was it cheaper where you came from, or is it cheaper here?
Well, I think it was cheaper where we came from in Michigan, but that was in 2008.
Oh my goodness, you've been here a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So with everything that has gone on, and just inflation in general, prices have gone up. And I don't know what the difference is, calculation as far as inflation and all that. So.
Right. Well, I called back home to Indiana because I thought that grocery prices are high. I bought orange juice today in Florida, where it's easy to get oranges, right? $9.29 for 1 gallon of orange.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You could buy more than 3 gallons of gasoline cheaper than you could get 1 gallon of orange juice.
Yeah, yeah.
But I did call the grocery store back home, and the prices were basically the same.
Yeah.
No change.
Yeah, I think when we do visit back home, the prices are comparable for sure.
Jerry Poplinski, he's not riding his motorized unicycle right now. He said it should be. Talking about the orange juice should be more expensive than gasoline. He rides a motorized unicycle, Judy.
Wow.
I know.
Ken would be good on those, on one of those.
He's good at everything.
Yeah, he is. Gave me a golf lesson last time I played golf.
Yeah, he just got from golf, and he did very well.
Well, Tell him congratulations. So,
Yeah.
did you have any surprises here with the price of things? Well, like you said, it's been 17 years,
Right.
but
I
back then,
think I think because when we moved to Arizona after we retired, and then moved to Florida after that. So we've had a couple of different states to compare to, but I think the pandemic. I think the pandemic made a big difference in stores raising the price, like Publix, and never bringing the prices back down.
yeah, you got that right.
We were shocked with the
Yeah.
Publix prices.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just really cringe about
And we
that.
don't get paid, Judy. I don't know if you do this or not, but we don't get paid by Kroger. We don't get paid, by anybody really. But
Right.
we order our groceries from Kroger. We bought the what's it called, the Boost membership,
Yeah.
and we can order groceries and they deliver it free. And it tells you right on there, no tipping, etc. And
Mhm.
the prices are the same, and the selection's better, and the quality is better.
Right.
Than we're used to getting. So, folks, if you're thinking about it, that's a really convenient way to get your groceries.
Yeah.
And like that
Yeah.
Ken and Mary we talked
We
to
did
earlier.
that.
I'm sorry.
We did that last year and had the Kroger delivery,
Hmm.
and we had the best service and
Yeah.
everything about it. If you order bananas, they're good bananas. You don't have to check the expiration dates. We had excellent service on that, so we're going to do it again.
Yeah, good. Well, the thing, you can't pick out your bread or your buns or things like that.
Your
I
tomato.
always root through the whole pile looking for that, longest expiration date, and
Right.
they pick it for you. But we haven't had any trouble with that.
No.
Yeah. Well, I go to Publix only for the buy one get ones.
If that's what you need to stick to,
Yeah.
because if you go in
Yeah.
there and play that game where it's buy one get one, but I gotta get my other groceries, you just blew whatever you saved. Let me guarantee.
Yeah. No, I'll do buy one get one, and then we go to Aldi's or Walmart, the neighborhood Walmart.
Yeah, I was surprised that $9.29 for orange juice was at Aldi's tonight.
Oh my gosh, that was at Aldi's?
That was the cheapest thing they had there. And have you noticed if you want to buy a half a gallon, you can't get a half a gallon. They're like 48 ounces everywhere.
Oh, geez.
They
Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's not. No, not for $9.29. But I mean, if you thought you'd been better getting two half gallons, no, it doesn't.
No.
You can't even get two half gallons. They don't make
Do
it.
they still have that concentrated orange juice where you can mix it yourself?
I know. I used to get that when we first got married. Remember, you got the little frozen can. You open it and it's like sherbet. You've got to push it out, and you. No, I don't know.
We used to do lemonade like that and loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back in the day. I miss that.
Well, Judy, you probably have to go rub Ken's feet now that he's finished with golf. So.
I do. Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling in.
So much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.
All right, let's have another caller or somebody ready to. And that's a good thing at home, ladies. If you're there and your husband's home, give him a foot rub while you're watching the show.
Foot rub. Gosh. Oh.
Come on, you called in while she was talking. Call back in here. Oh, they need this, Linda.
Off duty.
You kids get untied.
Did.
I heard him come out.
Somebody unlocked the door. Oh my gosh.
In Wisconsin, they have frozen concentrates because everything's frozen up in Wisconsin.
Oh, Kristen said they still have it. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna keep
Oh,
looking.
I like it when it says not from concentrate.
Oh, but it's nice to have. There, you've reached Jerry.
Hello, you got Patricia and Doug here.
Hi,
Delaware.
Doug.
Hi there. Actually, we live in the village of Woodbury, but we're up here in our motorhome for the summer by the beach, and we moved from Delaware to the villages. I guess it will be 2 years this October.
Wow.
And
Good.
yeah, and we met you at the Shenandoah concert.
Oh,
Remember
yes.
Patricia and Doug? You took our picture.
Oh,
I remember. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They put on a private
6'4"
concert.
tall.
Remember, they put on a private concert for us up there?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So anyhow, our kids live in Maryland.
Uh-huh.
And so we came up here and got a seasonal spot, and this is the last summer we're going to do it. But anyhow, living in Delaware was a lot cheaper than our living in Florida. it was the taxes that what got us. We have no sales tax in Delaware, and our property taxes were about $800 a year, and we lived like 5-6 miles from the beach, the ocean.
Hmm.
Are you still there?
Yeah, we're dumbstruck.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exciting, but
So the taxes is what freaked us out.
yeah, wow.
Well, you beat that. When you got your RV, you can park that thing anywhere.
Yeah, we can. We keep it down in Punta Gorda, Florida. We have an RV lot we own, and we keep it down there. And so there's not any place that's available real close by that's available for a spot in Delaware.
So you're in Maryland.
Sorry, in the villages.
You're in Maryland right now?
No, we're in Delaware by
Okay.
Rehoboth Beach.
Okay. How much does milk cost up there?
Well, the prices of the groceries are about the same, but
Okay.
not quite as high as Publix. But I was thinking about doing that Kroger delivery because they've sent me emails to join, and I was thinking about doing that because I used to shop at Kroger's at a different place, and I thought their prices were pretty good.
Yeah. Though they're not. It's not great anywhere, but it's better than that other company we were talking about.
Yeah, and it's so convenient.
Right.
You don't overshop. You get what's on your list. And we like the convenience. We go, oh, our groceries are coming tomorrow at 11. Be ready, and then they are on time. They are really
Well.
good.
Do you still buy your meat from Costco though?
Well, when we get up there, we do, but we get it from Kroger, and it's good. I mean, I've had some hamburger the last couple of days, and she made a meatloaf. Great. It was really great.
Yeah.
From Kroger.
Because I was thinking, I'll just I like to pick out my own steaks and stuff. Well, my husband does. So,
Right.
But I was thinking, when the Costco opens, I'll just buy the meat from there and then get other stuff. Because I usually go to Walmart or Aldi to pick up the other stuff. But typically, I would get the meat at Publix because their meat is good.
Okay. Now, how much is
Just
gasoline up
expensive.
there where you are now?
It's $3.19 for regular gas.
Well, it was $2.87 yesterday when we filled up. So,
And actually, we just got back from a week at the Smoky Mountains. We went on a family vacation with our kids, and it was $2.39 at Buc-ee's in Tennessee.
whoa!
Yeah.
Little Buc-ee's.
Yeah, and their diesel was cheap. I don't know how much the diesel is here because we're filled up right now, but I guess when we be leaving and heading back to Florida, I don't know what it will be. We'll usually try to fill it in South Carolina.
Let me ask you this: have you met John and Cindy Loy up in Woodbury yet?
No, you asked me about that before. I don't know. I wonder where they live because Woodbury's not real big, but we've been to a few two driveway parties, I believe, maybe one. I don't know, but John, what is she? Who does she work for? Didn't she work for something to do with the villages?
No,
I don't think so. I don't know.
She works from home.
She used to do our saving with Cindy. We had a little thing on that.
Oh yeah, she was on your show, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought she did something for the villages.
Don't know, but
I don't know.
don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's John and Cindy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They live on a corner lot. It's real shady. It's very nice. They're from our
I'll have to do
hometown.
that. We ride around a lot in the golf cart, and we run to the dog park about 5 times a day. So I'll have to look.
Yeah, they're good people. You'll enjoy them.
Okay. Have they been there long?
About 2 years.
Oh yeah, same with us. So we're still meeting people.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying.
Well, listen, we appreciate
All right,
you
well,
calling in.
I won't hold you up. You got people that probably want to call.
I don't know. They're kind of lazy tonight.
Oh, by the way, your first question was too easy.
Okay.
Really?
Well, don't say that because Linda feels bad. She couldn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh, she didn't?
No,
Linda.
she still doesn't know.
Okay.
So,
She still doesn't know.
no.
Okay. And well, maybe because she was a kindergarten teacher, they don't talk about
That's
that.
right. You only have to count to 9.
Just count to 10 and know my colors and know my ABCs, and that's about it.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
All right. Thanks for having us. Bye.
Bye bye.
I was trying to find her address and I couldn't find Cindy's address.
In case you probably know, we're from. By the way, I wanted to ask Tamara. I think they're cruising with us. Are y'all cruising with us? Let me know. And you folks, there's only one cruise that has spots left. It's the one in October 18th of 2026.
Yeah.
We're going to do a transatlantic cruise, repositioning cruise. Can't wait for it. But anyway, I just saw her name. I wondered if they're cruising with us.
Can give the address to the indirect
Oh.
directions to it. Next one. There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, anybody interested in cruising from England to Cape Canaveral, there it is right there.
planmytrip.world/group 2020/2026.
Yeah, there it is.
So you can get some information on that.
There we
We'd
go.
love to have you.
Awesome.
We have a good time.
John and Ann are going with us. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're from just across the river in Indiana from Louisville, Kentucky. You can call it Louisville, you can call it Louisville, don't call it Louisville.
No.
But that's where we were from, just across the river.
Yeah.
And so, a little suburb of Louisville, and things were fairly cheap, we thought. But I called up there to our home stores, and we're basically the same. So that's disappointing.
Adam, Christy, and Deb going on the next cruise. You know what? We're excited. We just did the name tags. We are starting to get so excited about the trip.
That's right. Should we show them a name tag? I'll show them one.
Yeah, it's on the table. Yeah. Yeah, we start making the name tags, then I get all excited. This next cruise we're going on the British Isles. We're taking we have 120 that'll be going with us, and about half of them we already know. So it's gonna be like a big party for sure. They're in order. Please don't take them out. They're in order.
I got one just because it'll be a good shot.
Okay, but it's really in order.
Yeah, we made these from scratch. So look at that one.
Down. There we go. Yeah, we're in the light. No.
I'm trying to put it in the middle. Everything's backwards. Chrissy, there you go. Adam and Christy, we have yours also.
Deb.
We ready to go?
Christy's sister, Deb's going.
Yeah.
So, anybody else going to call in? You got another question?
Sure, I have questions.
You want to talk about wrapping?
I want to know, while we're waiting, 352 people, and almost half of you have liked it. Not quite half. Thank you, Bobby Bolt.
Yes, here we go.
You are on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Hello, Jerry.
Yep.
This is Pete Celebrity. How are you?
Pete, we're doing great. How about you, friend?
I'm doing well. Things are picking up and looking a lot better.
That's great.
Sound wonderful. Really do.
Oh, thanks. Talking to you guys makes everybody feel wonderful.
Oh.
So it's just the way it is, I just wanted to chime in on your question.
Sure.
We come from Long Island, New York, and prices down here are definitely cheaper than Long Island.
Okay, sure.
And the house that we lived in, the last time I looked, the taxes were about $17,000 a year. So right away, that creates a huge savings for us.
Sure.
Between that and what we pay here at Lake County. Heat we used to pay about $260 a month. Gas was about half that. What else did I have? What else did I think of? Just virtually everything except groceries. Groceries are about the same, but everything else is much cheaper here. Oh yeah, electricity. Here we're paying we're on balance billing, and we're paying $140 a month. We were on balance billing up in New York, and it was like $260 a month.
Us too. That was 7 years ago. We were $244 a month for electric, and then that didn't even count our heat because we were on gas heat.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So yeah, we're on gas heat too. So but we have gas heat down here in Dabney. So that's for our dryer, our what else? Our stove. Yeah. So all those things. So the gas bill is pretty cheap. It's like $60 a month down here. And back home it was double that easily.
Well, good.
Wow. Well, good.
I'm
I'm
glad
glad.
you-
Yeah. So
Yeah, we like savings.
yeah, I don't want to keep. Okay. I don't want to keep you guys. I know you got more callers coming in, but
Well, it's good to hear from you, Pete. Sue's taking care of you, right?
oh, she takes great care. I mean,
I
she
know.
is the best.
I know it.
She
Well,
makes all my food.
yeah.
She just does everything. I mean, it's like she's just wonderful. And I used to have a lot of responsibility with our little dog, Lucky.
Yeah.
I would take her for walks and other things. So she's assumed all that responsibility as well as taking care of me. So she's a workhorse, but she's just love her.
Pete, do you mind if we throw your name out for our viewers to put on their prayer list?
I don't mind at all now.
Yeah.
Well, this is Pete. If you look up Pete Celebrity in the dictionary, it'll be under nicest man in the world.
That's the truth.
So put Pete on your prayer list. He's doing great, but he's undergoing some chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Are you about
chemotherapy? I just typed in the chat, "Hi everyone," so it makes it easier.
Yeah, there's Pete right there on the chat. But thank you, Pete. We're tickled to death that you're doing well, and we'll hope to see you soon.
Thanks. Same here. We look forward to seeing you guys.
All right, partner. See you later.
Okay. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Someone asked about the name tags. The name tags we have the Lariat or our cruise.
Not Lariat. What's it called?
Oh,
What's that thing called?
she put the Lariat on there.
No, I know she did, but that's not right.
Well, it's the tag. The ribbon that goes around it is already. It'll be supplied for you.
Oh, what's that thing called? Lanyard. Lanyard. Thank you.
Is that what they said?
Yeah,
Oh,
lanyard.
everybody's young lanyard.
Yeah, lanyard. I told you we don't really know what we're talking about. Most
Only people said it.
It's a Maynard. It's a Maynard.
I told you.
All right, let's go to question number 2. Thank you. Okay, question number 2. Where are we? Okay. All right, now this is another one. It's going to be a little bit vague, but
I think I know the answer. Number.
it shouldn't be too easy to win.
Think
56 in a row and a blonde bombshell. Who am I talking about? 56 in a row and a blonde bombshell. They hung up before I could answer. That's question 2. And this is talking about somebody, and he had 56 in a row and a blonde bombshell. That's it. Now, we're not doing this yet, Linda. That's question 2. You thought we were going to give away the prize, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't because they were calling.
No, you did. I know you did, didn't you?
Hello.
What?
Hello. You reached.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. How are you?
Fine. Who is this?
This is Ruth and Jeff. We are your neighbors right around the corner.
Hi, Ruth and Jeff. We haven't met you, have we?
Yeah.
We have not met you. We've commented a few times. We bought a house right around the corner from you, and we're in the same neighborhood.
Wow. Well, did you notice anything different about our house this week?
Well, I'm not there this week, but
Oh.
I'm hoping that the last time I was there and I walked by a few times, did you take that atrocious tree out of your yard?
It's gone.
Yesterday.
Good for you.
That atrocious tree. Oh man.
Hey, I'm not even there, and I knew that's what it was. Should be gone.
Our
Good for
neighbor,
you.
our neighbor across the street, this is totally 100% true. She said, every time I look out at that tree, it's like it's giving me the finger.
It did. It had a spike on it, and oh my gosh, it looks like it's a
Yeah, anyway,
statue
she's tickled
of
to
our
death.
yard. It's given.
Yeah, Janet, it was a palm tree.
Well, I can't wait to be walking by, and I will just very much appreciate that myself.
Thank you.
Okay, now where'd you move here from?
Vermont.
Okay.
All
A
right.
lot of people
We
from up
we
north.
still have we're here right now in Vermont, but we're down there also. So
Well, great. Well, next time you walk by our house and you see that maybe we're home, give us some. Just come knock on the door.
Well, but
I would love to. Vermont is. I'm calling in because you're asking about expenses.
Sure.
Vermont is through the roof.
Oh.
So, it's terrible. So I guess that's what I'm calling for, is just to say that I'm finding it cheaper down there.
Yeah.
We think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I mean,
do.
because
Yes.
there's no state income tax. Our electric bills, if you combine our utilities, it's about a third of what we were paying in Indiana. So we're
Yes.
doing just fine. But I can't imagine what's more expensive except your amenity fee. You have a district fee for your fire departments and et cetera. But
Yeah.
still, it's we think it's doable. Quickly, let me say,
When people
Natalie,
talk about
we are
this,
going to replace
when
it.
people, yeah, when people say the amenity fee, I grew up here in Vermont in a resort town, and we have wonderful pools, and you can go to the what do I want to say, rec centers and stuff as far as the ski resorts. And I mean, there's thousands of dollars. So when you're talking about $200 a month, I'm sorry that for everything that we get, I don't consider that anywhere remotely expensive for what you get down there.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, some people that want to complain, and I totally get it, that they don't golf. They don't go to the pools, so they're thinking like, what do we get? Well, you kind of knew that when you moved in. That's just
Yeah.
what's going on. But it is getting more expensive. They raise it a little bit every year, and there's a movement to try to limit that. So hopefully they'll be able to limit it, but I don't see how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our internet down there is half of what we pay up here.
Okay.
We're such a small. We're Vermont. We're tiny, so we don't have any choices. We have to use the services that are in our town. And yeah, our internet is half down there. My husband just told me that the other day it was $3.19 to fuel up. So it's expensive up here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you for your viewpoint on that. And I wanted to let Linda know that that's where Ben and Jerry's is up there in Vermont.
Of course it is.
So, if you happen to be walking by, you're going to have to keep it cold. But,
it's hard to put it on a plane, Jerry.
Just saying,
Really
it could melt. It's possible.
it could melt. Yeah.
She likes the cherry Garcia.
Even
Y'all
better
ever had
is
cherry
cabbage
Garcia?
cheese.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was thinking about Jerry Garcia.
I said even better for what we're known for is cabbage cheese. So.
Oh wow, wonderful! My sister
and maple syrup. Maple syrup. We do our own maple syrup.
Awesome.
So.
Sounds good.
My sister talked about that cheese today. She and I had a big conversation about it. They say that is the best cheese to buy, the best tasting cheese.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to start looking for that. I wonder how the prices are here in Florida.
We'll find out.
Find out.
I'll have to just text you and tell you that you got some in your mailbox if I walk by.
Oh, wonderful.
We would love to meet you out and about when we're down there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, and we'll be on the lookout for you.
Have a good
Alrighty. See you when we get there.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice lady. She's our neighbor.
I know. That's funny.
You know what happened? The property values went down when people found out it was near us, and she was able to afford it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Jerry, how's your sister doing?
She's doing fine. Linda talks to her almost every day.
I do talk to his sister. Hello there. You've reached Jerry and Linda.
Hi. So this is Alicia Young. My husband Kevin and I moved from California.
Wow.
And so we met Linda in the thrift store once, and I dropped off some soup in Cody's one time.
Oh yes, I remember you. Yeah. Thank you. That was so sweet.
Well, it's probably a little bit odd, but I do like to make soup, and Jerry had been in the hospital, so I thought, and I was heading up that way anyway.
Very kind.
But we found moving from California that Florida, for the most part, is a lot cheaper. I mean, the cost of gas out in California, I'm not quite sure, but it was edging up. What do you think? Towards $6?
Wow.
A gallon. And my husband was a geologist, and he was put 40,000 miles a year on as a vehicle. So he was, that was a lot of gas. And now I spend like $12 a month for my golf cart, for the gas in the golf cart. So that's a huge savings. And the other thing, what about utilities, Kevin? They're about the same. And then I did find auto insurance was higher in Florida.
Mhm.
So what we're paying for one vehicle and our house is about what we paid for two vehicles in our house in California. But the biggest thing was the housing costs. For what we sold our house in California, we were able to buy straight out, a beautiful home here, have money to put in a bird cage and all of that.
Mm.
And so we're very happy with what we found out here.
Yeah, that's, people think compared to Indiana, the homes here are high, but not compared to Vermont or for California,
Yeah.
Other Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Not
No.
that bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, and plus, like you were saying, what my husband would spend on gas, golf alone each month, now that he's retired, that $200, I mean, covers everything. I mean, we had 3 gym memberships between us, and even if you don't golf, I don't golf, but I'm at the water aerobics classes, I'm at the cardio drumming classes. Oh, with your friend Janet, actually, when she's down here. And you just get so much.
Yeah.
So many choices of things to do. Unless you've been here, you just really can't describe it. It's just been wonderful. Anyway, I'll let you go. You got a lot of people I'm sure they want to talk to.
Yeah.
But I agree. The questions so far have been easy.
What neighborhood do you live in?
We're in Monarch Grove.
Okay.
We're in Monarch Grove.
Yeah.
We've got the lifestyle visits now right on the other side of our fence.
Oh.
Wow.
And Well Point popped up like mushrooms because we moved here end of August, and there was just dirt back there. I mean, they're you could tell where they were going to build things,
Yeah.
but there wasn't a house.
Right.
And then you turn around and boom,
They're there.
it's a whole neighborhood.
I know. It is insane.
Well, thank you for calling in. Nice of you. And
Yeah.
yeah, tell your hubby hello for us.
All right. Thanks. You
Thank
have
you.
a good one.
Bye-bye.
God bless.
James likes my shirt. James, I want to tell you, I'll tell everybody. I like to share our good fortune. This is a She Lucky brand, SHELUCKI. I have bought these for $10 on Amazon. At times, they're usually 20 bucks. Feels great. It's got your extra little button for when you lose one.
They wash and dry so easily.
Yeah,
Oh my
feels
gosh.
really good.
Just super easy to take care of. And they feel good and they fit good on him. So he loves those. He's got a whole closet full. I mean, they have like probably 30 different patterns. So it's great.
Let me ask you folks, if you have any superstitions. Do you have any? I mean, I wouldn't walk under a ladder if you paid me. I know that there's nothing to it, but do you have a superstition? If you do, put it in the comments. Let us know what your superstition is. There you go. Chuck Scadden's got some of our She Luckies.
Hello there. You've reached Jerry and Linda.
Hey, how's it going?
We're good. How are you? And who are you?
I am just a regular watcher of your channel. Just enjoy it a lot. I'm not someone who lives in Florida, but I just live here in Central Nevada, and
Yeah. Shocked about prices where?
And that's I mean, for everything, for houses, for the real estate. I think the electric and the power is like too awfully different, but a lot of the property taxes and stuff like that, and it's amazing. Here in Central Missouri, they are building brand new construction homes. They're slab homes, of course. Of course, down there everything is slab home anyway. But they are usually between 1,500 square foot ranch homes. They are like 225 to 250,000.
Wow.
Well, that's a question. Yeah, they're building a line like that here. That's about 1,500 square feet. Is just under 300,000. No, I'm sure it would be low-end finishes, inside. And,
Maybe.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, but it's something where people can get in here.
Somewhere. I know something in Texas because my property cost over the moon. So where does it hit you in Florida?
We thought the cost of the home was extremely high. We sold twice the home and paid $100,000 more for this one. So that's what we thought. I'm going to have to interrupt you because it says our sound is cutting out. So thank you for calling in. We appreciate you. Are you near New Haven, Missouri, by any chance?
No, I live near Warren.
Okay, our son just got married in New Haven. That's why I asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a pretty state.
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling.
Pretty state. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. I hope you can hear me. She was a deep talker.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go ahead and do the third question. We'll get it out of the way. And that way we won't.
Got some superstitions they've been telling us about.
Yeah, I've been stepping on cracks, throwing salt over your shoulder. Sound is garbled. Let's see. I don't know what we can do about it.
Is our sound still garbled? Us?
Better now, Jerry says.
All right.
Oh, I was the caller,
I think the caller had a bad connection.
Yeah.
Okay, I think so too.
Okay. All right. We seem to be all right. Superstitions. Anybody want to call and talk about either the price of things in your home state versus here, or you want to talk about superstition? Opening an umbrella inside. I don't want to do that either. Yeah. Thank you, Adam. I figured that. All right. Let's go to question 3. Here we go.
All right.
Now remember, we're going to continue the show for a little bit after the question, but you have to sing the answer to the question. All right? You're going to have to sing it. Here's the line that I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you 2 lines, and then you'll come back. Sing as much of it as you can. There's not a lot left after what I say. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. All right. If you're the first caller that can get all 3 questions right, you're going to win 2 meals at Texas Roadhouse. Here we go. Hey, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who's calling?
Hi, Jerry and Linda. It's Kevin and Tony from Maryland.
Oh, good. A lot of Marylanders out there. Are you ready for the? Can you turn your volume down?
Yeah. Hang on one second. All right. How's that?
Very good.
Good.
And by the way, you other folks, after this question, I'm going to tell you about our contest and the giveaway of the backsplash. So stay with us on that. We've got a slight change in the process that I want to tell you about. All right. Well, thank you so much. And here is the first question. Now, if you get it wrong, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to have you answer all 3 questions, and then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Okay? The first question. FDR, JFK, LBJ.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, and Lyndon Baines Johnson, or Lady Bird Johnson. I guess either one.
You are correct. It was the 3 presidents. So very good. Okay. Actually, I wasn't going to tell you were correct. Forget I said that. Number 2, 56 in a row and a blonde bombshell. Who am I talking about?
I would go with Joe DeMar.
Okay. And number 3. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You have to sing this like you mean it.
You know the preacher likes the cold. Preacher likes the cold. He knows I'm gonna know I'm gonna.
Yeah, you are correct on all 3. We'll give it to you. Close enough. Yeah. So congratulations. Now, you're in
Maryland.
Maryland. Do you have a home here in the Villages?
Not well. We're close. So we
Okay.
bought in Well Point, and they're supposed to break ground yesterday. So
we will mail these
by mid-September.
We will mail these to you because I know you can go to a lot of different places up there and use that Texas Roadhouse meals.
Okay, yeah, make sure we get your address. So email us your address, your name, your full name and address, and I'll get those out to you.
We will.
All right. Congratulations.
Very good.
Thank
See you
you.
when we get there.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, now with Raphael's contest to give away the backsplash. It's going to run through July 10th. And what you do is go to his store and fill out a card. However, people like Roxy Jacobson, people like Janet Miller, some other folks that have homes here are away. Mary Colseth, a whole ton of them. So if you have somebody stop in and fill out the card for you, you can still be a winner. So as long as you get somebody to fill out that card for you and put it in the pot, then we will, and if Raphael draws your name, you'll be the winner and he will get around to getting your backsplash when you get here. So we can do that. We'll honor that. And you can put in one of those every single day. If you all want to go in there, because I mean, this is thousands of dollars for a backsplash. It's a heck of a prize, all labor and materials. Now, if you already have a backsplash, that wouldn't cover ripping yours out and taking it away. There'd be labor charge on that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But this is for the materials and the backsplash and the labor to put you in a new one. And you can do that every day. July 10th at 1 p.m. We'll be there and we will watch and we will announce the winner. You do not need to be present to win, but we would like you to be there and meet us and win. So
yeah,
there you go.
They want to say hi to the grandkids. You want them to say hello or no? They don't want to.
Can you hear those kids?
We had one just come in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, one of them.
Did he get on camera? Which one? Oh, well, yeah, they're cuties and they are being so well behaved.
They are. We promised them a McDonald's run right after this.
It's 8 o'clock. We're gonna run them to get them a Happy Meal.
They don't need it. They just want to go.
They want to get the toy.
To get in the golf cart. Go at night.
Yeah. Well, I think we've had enough fun for one night, don't you?
We had fun, and we appreciate you all tuning in. I hope you see you next week, and definitely show up on Monday morning and join us for Monday morning. Well, watch us anyway. If you liked our video tonight, press that like, subscribe, and thumbs up. Until next time.
See you when you get here. Good night, everybody. Happy 4th of July.
Hey, guys, get dressed. We're going to go.